Kevin, on your end, do you feel like there is adequate attention paid to leaks across the industry, or are they generally an afterthought? Kind of second, they're playing second fiddle to other concerns at this point.
It really depends on the customer. I mean, there are customers that drive it home that is their one of their number one things, and there are customers that don't drive it as hard. So I mean, it comes from a customer and a contractor standpoint. I know with us, boots on the ground leak checking, you're never going to beat that in a sense. I mean, the boots on the ground, leak checking is, you're never going to get sniffers in every single spot in the store. So, I mean, boots on the ground, leak checking, and actually finding leaks that way, to me, is one of the best things. Here at Client Pros, we generally have guys leak check every single time they're in a store. So you're in there for a service call, you change a fan motor, you're done in 10 minutes, you grab your leak detector and you do a quick 15-20 minute leak check. I'm not talking like you go on the top every single box, but you run the racks and you run the cases and check the condensers, make sure nothing's leaking, and just check around the leak detector. I don't know how many times I've been in the store and I found leaks that way, and then prevented refrigerant loss. And then the receiver level gauges are a tremendous help. I'm a big believer of trended data. So generally what I will do, if we have control of that store's EMS, I will, trend out the receiver level for in the complete year. It may only be 5 to 7 minutes, but it'll be looking at it every 5 to 7 minutes for an entire year. And then guys, when they go to the store, they could look at that graph, pull it up, and they could see, do we have a small trend down? I mean, looking at a trend for a year, you could easily see a leak that's, depending on the store size, where you're losing 30 to 50 pounds a year. You could easily show up where it wouldn't show up on a 2-week graph. You're never going to see that. But on a year graph, you could see that. Obviously, you're limited with digital switches. I mean, it kind of is what it is. It's either an alarm or not an alarm. You try to get there before the digital switch hits.